Hey everyone, in this video we'll learn about arithmetic sequences. So let's go ahead and write down an example of one. We'll open up our brackets. Let's say we have 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, and so on. And we'll close that up. So we have this sequence right here, and this is actually an arithmetic sequence. So what makes something an arithmetic sequence is that it has a common difference. There is a common difference here. And the common difference, which we'll call D, is simply the difference between any two consecutive terms. So, for example, how do we go from 4 to 7? That's plus 3. How do we go from 7 to 10? That's plus 3. 10 to 13 plus 3. 13 to 16 plus 3. So the common difference here, D for this sequence is 3. So that makes this an arithmetic sequence. This is an arithmetic sequence. So this is an arithmetic sequence. And then let's actually go through a slightly different example. 4, 7, 10, 14, and 17. So is this an arithmetic sequence right here? Well, 4 to 7 is plus 3. 7 to 10 is plus 3. 14 to 17 is plus 3, but 10 to 14 is plus 4. So we have this plus 4 right here. So plus 3 is not the common difference. D is not actually 3 because it has to be the common difference for every consecutive, for every two consecutive terms. Even if for one of them it's not plus 3, that makes this not an arithmetic sequence. So this is not an arithmetic sequence. We'll go through one more quick example. Let's say we have this sequence, 100, 95, 90, 85, 80, so on. Okay, now is this an arithmetic sequence? Well, what do we have here? From 100 to 95, it's minus 5. From 95 to 90, it's minus 5, so it's going down in this one. 95 to 8 or 90 to 85 is minus 5. 85 to 80 is minus 5. Okay, so we have a common difference of D, which is negative 5. And this is indeed an arithmetic sequence because it has a common difference for every two consecutive terms. So in order to find, for any arithmetic sequence, to find a sub n, it is simply a sub 1, so the first term, plus n minus 1 times d. So this right here, this formula, works for any arithmetic sequence. You can find the term, any term of any arithmetic sequence using this formula right here. So let's say we wanted to find the 7th term of this sequence right here. We know it's an arithmetic sequence, so we can go ahead and find a sub 7. So a sub 7, let's make that blue, a sub 7 equals a sub 1 plus n is 7. 7 minus 1 times d. Now, what is the d? What is the difference for this sequence right here? What is the common difference? It's negative 5. So we are going to replace d with negative 5. So times negative 5. And what is a sub 1 right here? So a sub 1 is the first term, 100. So we're going to replace the first term, a sub 1, with 100. 100. And we're going to go ahead and evaluate this. A sub 7 equals, so 100 plus 7 minus 1, do the parentheses first, that's 6, times negative 5. 6 times negative 5 is negative 30. 100 plus negative 30, which is 100 minus 30, is 70. So the 7th term of this sequence would be 70. So if you continued the sequence on, the 7th term would be 70. So after 80, it would go 75, and then it would go 70, which is the 7th term of the sequence. So that's how you would find any term of a sequence, of an arithmetic sequence. All you have to know is the first term, so a sub 1, and you have to know the common difference, d. And that is how you would find it for an arithmetic sequence. So I hope this video helps, and if you have any questions at all, please leave them down in the comments below, and thank you for watching.